for a point of inspiration, Liam, would you like to read us what Rookie wrote to
Oh no,
Syl
I just
last
rolled two
time?
20s in a row. Oh fuck, that's bad. Um,
Why
blah
would
blah
you
blah blah.
pre-roll?
I was just like, oh, which of these dice is rolling best? I did it earlier and I got a 17. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. That's okay. We'll go with that one. And then I just rolled this green one and I got two 20s in a row. And I'm like, oh fuck, I fucked it all.
It's always the
Anyway,
damn green ones.
this is a continuation of the previous letter because he was underwater, so he wasn't able to actually finish writing the whole thing. Assume this has all been written at the same time. Before last time, he fell in the pier. We met a dragon. We gave him stuff. We found rocks. It was fantastic. Carrying on from there, we went to the other ship that was down there. That's not what he says. What did he say? We play a game of question. I got brown scale. Blah blah blah. We head into the other ship to search for stuff for Zelifar. I find more gems. That's in all caps. Plus an arrow and a wand for Mr. Balmini's. I handed the dragon the citrine and the peridot. Great cut, great clarity, great quality. We won a dragon! Gods above, it was exhilarating. I fell off a dragon! Then we got back to the shore. We told the black staff, and all seems well. She gave us more stuff, but the only one I took down was Rookie's. I was gonna take down everyone else's, and I forgot. Oh no, I didn't! That's what this is. Zav got gloves. I remember this. I thought this was from the previous time we got stuff, but it wasn't. Velmides got a wand, and Vethia got a lightning javelin. I forgot what Del took down, I apologize.
Was that the amulet of the drunkard?
Yes.
Cool amulet. I'll write that in my notes. And then the team murder stop goes to stop a murder, and team dung sweeper spends time with the dung sweepers.
Okay.
We were incredibly successful, I might add.
Yeah.
Yep.
No murders on our watch.
So another day passes. However, you all wish to spend your day, and soon it comes time to take up your watch at in the dock ward once again. Who all is on Team Stop a Murder tonight?
Why break up the dream team?
I was gonna say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Is anyone joining the dream team, or is it just going to be those three?
Somebody's got to hang out with the shite sweepers tomorrow morning.
I mean, you guys can do both. I mean, you'll be tired, but you could do
Yeah,
both.
They deserve our full
Precisely.
attention.
Hmm?
They deserve our full, undivided attention. They hired us to watch them sweep dung, and that is what we will do.
Okay.
If we did not watch them sweep the dung, we would be shirking our duties.
I mean,
I
no
absolutely
no one is saying that you're not gonna watch the dung sweepers sweep dung. It's just, a reminder that one team is trying to catch a killer and the other team is, supposed to be doing bodyguard work for, the chance of
evidently
gang
being
fights
bodyguard.
and stuff. So, Okay.
So, so we might die.
What
Yeah.
you're
No, we're
telling me
fine. We got this. We're
is
fine.
Team Stop a Murder are now going to have to actually stop a murder.
There have been absolutely zero murders since we've been on the job, so I think we've stopped plenty of murders.
Well,
100% of murders have been stopped.
I feel like there's a
since
difference
on
between
the job.
stopping a murder and deterring a murder.
I will say you haven't stopped all murders in the dock ward.
100%. All of them.
Have we seen a murder? No. Has a murder been reported to us? No. 100% success rate.
Give me evidence of these murders.
There is a slight difference between stopping a murder and deterring a murder.
That and you're not it's a big district. You guys can't be everywhere. Somebody definitely got shanked in some alley, but you guys weren't there.
You stop 100% of the murders you deter.
Very well. I stand corrected.
Good.
So, Team Stop a Murder is...
I'm just going to say, I love having the nerdy side of the team, keeping up with the job, contributions that we've made, the promises we've made. It's so good.
Yeah, you guys are still gonna like reap all of the benefits, but they're doing all of the actual
Yeah.
work. It is. It's like the jocks making like the nerds do the hard part of the group
Do their
project.
homework. Oh yeah.
It
They
is
don't do
exactly that,
homework.
and they are our nerds. But
Okay.
we're also
I
doing
like
good work.
I like to think that like Javi and Dell are just like doing less and less actual deterring of murders and more drinking. Being like, oh, they're fine. We could just one drink won't hurt us. We got this. Let's just go in this bar and see if there's any murders going on.
Nope, no murders. Well, we better stop and, really survey the situation. And, like, oh, we can't just, stop in and leave. That's rude. We gotta at least buy one drink.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we're doing too good a job, and we need a handicap just to give the murderers a chance. They're
Just
too
to give the
intimidating right
murderers
now.
a chance.
Yeah,
Give them a sporting go.
we're lulling them into a false sense of security, and then we'll pounce.
You'll follow your own feet.
Right.
Sure.
Well, fine. Team Stop 'em Murder. You go to the dock district. And, what do you do?
Stop some murders.
Sure, how?
Oh God, we've been rumbled. We've been rumbled. Do you have a
no.
plan?
Yeah, I got a plan. No murders are happening here.
So you guys are just kind of like hanging out on the streets?
Can
Yeah.
I do the thing that, at least a little bit of the thing that I did before, where I turn into an elf? It was elf or half elf that was the murderer victim of choice.
Both, I believe. Yes.
Both. I think I'm just of elven descent.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
For some of it.
Sure. Why don't
Just
you
be
roll
the
me a
honeypot.
performance check and tell me how you're doing your best elven drunken sailor. Bonus points if you actually sing a shanty.
Oh God, no.
Oh.
Sorry.
I want to repeat after me. What do you do with a drunken sailor?
He's not that kind of bard. He's more the bard that just drinks. So
He's
and
the
also
bards you see all the memes about.
yes. Apart from he
He's
did not
that
try and have
bard.
sex with that dragon that you put in front of him. So
To be fair, that dragon was definitely underage.
I mean, he's probably older than us.
I
but-
don't think it would stop that bard. I'm just gonna put that out there. This bard,
main
maybe.
bard.
That bard, probably not.
Also, again, if we find any elven like groups or parties, I won't not be too far away from them, ideally.
Okay.
But I am rolling performance. That is 23 performance.
Everyone definitely believes that you're a sailor, even though you've never ever like lifted a rope or tied a knot or done any kind of swabbing of any kind of decks, but everyone believes that you're definitely one of them. He's like, you hoist the what now?
Just like making swabbing motions and just like, yeah, you know.
Well, I think Vethia is just gonna do her best to kind of blend into the shadows, just kind of
Sure.
be a little stealthy-ish.
She's gonna do her best.
Yep,
That's the best you can do.
yep.
Yeah, like in one of the taverns you guys are in, you kind of during like your little stop a murdering tavern hopping, you find yourselves in the Mule Skull Tavern. X Skull Tavern seems to be a naming convention here in Waterdeep, as yours is the Troll Skull Tavern, and this one is the Mule Skull Tavern. Mostly because those are words that I cannot say in quick succession, and I think this book is trying to kill me.
Right.
Mule skull, mule skull, mule skull, mule skull. It's a mule.
Musical.
It's the musical.
Musical.
It's the musical.
Musical.
Yeah, they're all
Musical
in there.
tavern.
Yeah, they're all in there singing. Like I have a dream from Tangled.
Yes, this is the best tavern.
Karaoke bar.
Now that song's stuck in my head. Okay.
You have no one to blame but yourself.
No, I know, I really do. But I was enjoying the image of some drunken sailors like clinking tiny little glass unicorns together as they were singing body songs. Um, but yeah, you guys are in the tavern. There's definitely a party going on this night. A few elven and half elven sailors are kind of like gathered around like some of the tables celebrating their journey and like their successful contract and all this other stuff. And like the ale is flowing, and with Javi like blending in with his disguise, you all are invited to join the revelry, uh, and like everyone's like buying drinks and all sorts of stuff. There are wenches everywhere because like there's gold flying around, and gold isn't coinage that is seen in taverns on this street often. What's Ship Street?
So, is there anyone paying particular attention to this group flashing this kind of cash around?
Sure, give me a perception check.
This is gonna go great. 8.
Not that you notice. I mean, like you're like sitting there like trying to give the room a once over, and one of the sailors come up and like drape their arms over your shoulder, and like, ah, you're pretty girl.
Get the fuck away from me, and I push him away.
Okay, you pretty girl, and he like stumbles off into a booth and like collapses into it, and like his compatriots like clap him on the shoulder and is just like in a consoling fashion, and like, you hear like snoring coming from that corner.
He tried his best.
But yeah, are you all partaking
I'll
of the
just
free
get
booze?
more ale, and it's free, right?
Yeah, it's free.
It's free
So-
booze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you who
There's
are
a bear
drinking, I'll
shit in the
take
woods.
a Constitution saving throw then.
Okay.
I got
I mean,
this.
I'd like to say he was actually taking this job seriously, but he isn't. So I'm rolling, even though it's against my better interest. Oh, that was not bad actually. That was a non-natural 20.
Oh, you're fine.
And I only have a +2 to con. Whew.
I think Vithi is gonna just keep an eye on people and stay away from the booze.
Got a
this time.
15.
Okay, you're fine.
Oh, Vethia, the responsible one.
Yeah,
Veth-
somebody's got to do it,
Vethia, the designated barbarian.
Right.
You gotta.
Designated murder stuff.
How delayed is my response?
It was a little
Quite.
delayed, but thankfully we were still on subject.
Vethian knows to never drink and rage.
Right.
You don't drink and rage. That's how like A Train and what's her face happen.
From the boys?
The reference to the boys.
Oh,
See, when you said A Train, I thought you meant the fucking wrestler from like 2004, and I'm like, that's a fucking reference.
All right, so despite all of the libations that are being shared generously, you all manage to keep your wits about you. And so I'll take a perception check from everyone
Okay.
as the
Oh,
evening's festivities
damn.
wear on.
That would be a 7.
Okay.
And these dice.
Oh, sweet Jesus. um, that's a 2 plus my
Oh
5 for
man.
7. I'm
Oh
really.
man.
I
I was.
ruined
How
it
am
by rolling
I?
so many 20s in a row.
You know what? I have an inspiration dice. Why not try and use it? Because this is painfully how bad with.
I
I
got an
imagine he was
11.
talking to a bunch of
That's
people.
not
Like,
bad, Jade, but yeah, maybe use the inspiration.
No, I'm shocked that I'm the high roll.
Yeah.
uh, that is a 19 now. I managed
There
to
we
get a
go. That
12
sounds
on the
better.
dice.
Yeah,
So I'm plus 5.
that's much better. Like from what like was almost a disaster, a possible
I'm not
disaster.
letting that murder ruin our 100% record.
Yep.
Yeah, as the whoever is currently like yakking off Javier's ear kind of like grabs your shoulder to like turn you to face them and be like, no, but seriously. And like as they're like turning you in a different direction, you see one of the half-elven sailors kind of like slip out of the side entrance that leads like into the alley, and you notice like a somber looking figure following after.
Uh,
Oh.
so this guy's like talking at him, and he's just following him with the eyes. I was gonna say like he's devilish eyes, but he doesn't because he's like a half elf. But his completely normal, unassuming looking eyes. And imagining that like Vethia is probably like head and shoulders above the crowd, so she'll spot like he basically like puts his hand up above their heads like while they're talking in this conversation, and then just sort of like clicks and then points like towards the door, and he's gonna start making his way through the crowd, and he'll try like pick up Dell on the way.
She's gonna take her drink with her and go.
And Bethia follows behind.
Yes, you guys follow these two figures out into, or you like kind of scamper out into the alley, being stealthy, I hope. As you,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'll take some.
slink away.
I'll take some
So
stealth
much
checks.
stealth.
Yeah.
All the stealth. That is like the best stealth ever.
Natural 20.
No,
Oh.
8. I rolled a 3.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
I got an 8 as well.
We didn't even get drunk and have disadvantage. We're just terrible.
Well, I have disadvantage because of my armor.
Oh,
So this dice is going to jail.
okay. Stealth. I got
I mean, it's cute that you're
14.
still trying.
14.
Yeah, it's all right. You kind of what Javi you hope is like a stealthy approach into the alleyway of you like carefully like cracking the door and like trying to like do like the careful like slicing the pie angle on like the alleyway. Dell and Vethia just kind of miss the step and stumble through the door and into the into the alley. Um,
Oi,
where
no murders here.
where the drunken half elf that you were following, like whirls around from where he was relieving himself in the against the alley wall, and as well, turning towards you is the shadowy figure that was waiting, blade drawn, behind a barrel for the half elf to return. You see a tall and, well, would be tall, but he's like kind of crouched and like in his like best Altair or Ezio like Assassin Creed like pose where he's like waiting, blade drawn, for his quarry. A handsome drow, dark, like ebony dark skin with white hair. At his sides, you see two revolver or not revolvers, but like flintlock pistols. And whenever you guys like kind of like charge out and say, "Hey, no murders here," he immediately draws his pistol and aims it at you all. Roll me some initiative.
Oh shit.
I
Can I
got a
ask about
19.
firearms? Are they common? Or-
Not too terribly common. This is probably like the first you have seen.
Okay.
Bethia, what was yours again?
19.
Okay.
So like these are expensive and or experimental, or
Mhm.
like rich people have to
Yes.
would pay a lot for them. Okay. Oh god, these fucking dice.
I got
Um,
an 18.
18. Okay.
I got a 9 because I rolled a 5. I'm swapping to a different one again.
Okay. Unfortunately, the Drell has like the drop on you all. I'm going to someone pick mid, someone pick high, someone pick low.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm in the middle.
Okay.
Low.
Always in
Okay.
the sandwich.
Okay. He rolled a 2 on my d6, so he's aiming for Vethia. With his pistol, does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so. Ooh. 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 Okay. That is. Ooh, ouch. 14 points of piercing damage. And 14 points of poison damage.
Okay.
We
I'm gonna
made a
do a
mistake.
thing.
Let him murder.
Yeah, that
as
would have
a-
knocked me out completely. Get-go.
As I've got stone endurance.
Oh god, you.
So
Yeah,
as a reaction, reduce damage dealt by 1d12 plus 1.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So that will be 8 points that I can take off of that. So,
Okay.
how many points do I have to take then?
Oh,
Total?
10.
It was
It was
28
24.
total,
it was
so it's
28
20.
total, yeah.
So now you take
28.
20.
So
16. No,
No, it
20.
was 28
Sorry.
minus 8 for 20.
20. Yeah, 20 points
Okay.
of damage.
okay.
Unfortunately, you weren't raging.
Ouch.
Hurt. But thankfully, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wowzers. Okay, so.
That would have been incredibly loud, I would have imagined.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna rage the fuck out. How far away is this guy?
Maybe like 20 feet from
20
where you
feet.
guys are, because he was like, imagine like the half elf sailor that he was following like went into like the darkest part of the alley, and he was kind of like waiting nearish the door, just kind of
Okay.
like, because like it was a dead end alley, so he just like waited. He was gonna wait for the guy to come back to chop his head off.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna run. This is gonna sound strange, but I'm gonna look out for my buddies here before I rage, and I'm gonna run like 25 feet away from them. So I'm gonna be like behind the guy, I guess, by the time I get over there, and then Rage?
Yeah, okay. It's
Maybe.
it's wide enough that you'd be able to do that, because he's still kind of like tucked up against like the barrel.
Okay.
He's got like the barrel to like his back, so you won't be
Okay.
able to get behind him, but you could like flank him from the side,
Okay, yeah, perfect.
leaving like an opening.
Okay, excellent.
So what'd you roll in
So,
your D8 whenever you raged?
Yeah, let's see here. I
Oh
got
god.
3, so I conjure 1d4 intangible spirits that look like flumps. in an unoccupied space within 30 feet of you. This is the thing that I was hoping to protect you guys from, so I'm glad I did that. So, I got 2 flumps.
Mm-hmm.
And so they, let's see, I'm gonna conjure them. Let's see, flumps in unoccupied space within 30 feet of you. And then it's gonna fly 30 feet in a random direction. So gosh, where should I put these things?
That's the thing. If you put them like further down into the alley, they'll be near the drunken sailor. If you put them right next to
Right.
you and the gunslinger, he's going to be
Then
right
they're
next to
just
you and
gonna.
gunslinger. And if you put them next to your friends, they're
So
yeah.
actually, I am going to put it next to my friends because it's then going to move 30 feet in a random direction. So hopefully it'll come back to
They
where.
can fly as well, so when it means random direction, it is any direction
Right.
because they are cloud
That's,
things.
yeah, that's the dilemma. But
Okay.
I basically want it to be 30,
You could like,
like 20, 25 feet from the bad guy, but far enough away that when it moves, it's not going to hit my buddies.
okay.
So
Hold on, let me just Oh, they explode. I see.
yeah, yeah, because
Okay.
they're going to do 2d8 force damage if
Okay.
they're.
So you could
Jesus.
you could put them 30 feet up in the air, like straight up, if you want to.
Oh, okay.
But I will say, like then you run the risk of them coming straight down and damaging you. Uh,
Right.
so that is what you can. Your choice. This is
Yeah.
going to be difficult with theater of the mind, but you tell me where you
Right.
put them. It's like down the dead end hallway near the um innocent who like is still kind of like "Whoa," and not really
Right.
paying attention to what's going on. There's like right
Yeah.
next to you,
I'm
and
gonna.
there's 30 feet behind you, but that's closer to Dell and
I'm gonna freak out this poor sailor and just be like, "What the fuck are these things?" and like fling them like down towards him,
okay.
and then you can decide where the random
Okay.
direction is that they go.
I'm basically gonna roll a d20 and uh the differential from like the 20 is like what direction they go, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
Sure.
So we've got one that goes in an upward direction, a bit towards you all. And we've got one oh I picked it up without looking at it, so I'm going to roll it again. And the other one. Now I have to pick up another d20 and to figure out where the 4 is on the die. That one heads in your direction with the gunslinger.
Okay.
So both of you will make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, correct.
Ooh.
Fuck, god damn it.
What is the DC? Equal to your... No, wait.
That's a good question.
You don't have a DC. Dexterity saving must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, but you don't have a DC for it. Oh wait, 8 plus your Constitution modifier,
Okay. So
or 8 plus
My-
Profit plus Conch.
okay. So 8 plus 2 plus. You said con, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 8 plus 2 plus 1, so 11.
Okay.
And
He succeeds.
okay, and stacks 2. So 9.
So you fail your own dex.
Oh god damn it. Okay. Well, I might have just blown myself up here. Let's see.
Well, now you're raging, so.
Well,
It's
that's
force damage.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately.
Mm.
yeah.
You want me to roll the d8s, or do you want to roll your own fate?
Well, I might as well see what I did to my own self.
Okay.
So that would be 12.
Oh God.
So I
Okay.
am technically still alive.
Technically.
Technically.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh. Um,
I'm sorry.
that's okay. That's the wild surge, I guess.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
an alley was not
Not the
not
place
the
to.
place to get that roll, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you're still up, and that's the important thing. Uh, Now it is Dell's
She hasn't.
turn.
Do I?
Oh
Like,
yeah, oh
I
yeah, you
can't
still
do
get
it.
your action. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So
Uh, what do you do?
I'm gonna smack him with my great axe.
Okay.
So, um, let's see here. That's gonna be. Oh, nice. Okay, well, at least that was a good thing. I rolled a natural 20, so 27.
Oh, nice. Nice. And we know
Um,
how I do crits here. So that's a great sword, you say?
Great axe.
Great axe. So that's a 12 plus whatever you roll. Plus your
Okay.
modifier.
So I rolled a 7 plus 5 plus 12, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. 7 plus 5 plus 12. Oops. Why are you not doing it?
24.
Yep. 24.
Very
Okay.
nice. It's like you did the damage back to him that
Basically, you hit as hard as a gun.
Nice.
and he feels it. Like you see like the drow kind of like recoil from you and like and but he doesn't have anywhere to go because he's kind of like up against the alley wall. He's like literally between a rock and a hard place, you being the hard place. Dell, now it's your go.
Okay. Can I get up beside him?
Oh yeah.
And I will bonus action Shillelagh and smack him
Okay. Roll a hit.
with my quarterstaff. As one does. It's 12?
Misses.
Damn it. Yeah, let's spend a key point.
Oh,
to that.
sorry. Duh. Add 2 to my hit because I'm raging.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
two more. Sorry about that.
No problem.
No, I'm good. That's my go.
You're not going to do it?
No, because I used my bonus action to do
Oh, of course you did.
Yeah. Okay. Javier, it's your turn.
So I imagine that 6 seconds or whatever played out with Javier like coming out, that guy turning around, blowing away like possibly like a chunk of Veth or something with how much
This
damage
is why
that
she
did.
got new. Oh, this is maybe why she got a new shield. Are you sure
I
you
don't
don't
have
want
it
new
yet,
armor? Are
right?
you sure you don't? Yeah, and you don't have it yet. Are you sure you don't want new armor now that most of it's missing?
Maybe. I don't know.
So I imagine Javi kind of like flinches and his arms come up and he's like, Jesus Callisto, or like whatever the equivalent is for this setting. And then
Great
he's like, what the
balls.
fuck? It's like Death like charges like pink fluffy things start exploding through the alley, and then she like hits him incredibly hard, and he's just like, have I drunk not enough? Too much?
Yeah,
going on?
pink elephants have appeared before your eyes and blew up Veth.
Yeah, there's probably like the blink, 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 and then he like rubs his eyes. Like, what's going on? I don't think you are going to play nice, so why not play at all? And he's going to cast Hold Person.
Okay, that's a wisdom save, correct?
I believe so.
He's got proficiency in those.
Well, he doesn't know.
No, it's
He just
okay.
knows.
That's a 14 on the dice.
Oh, god damn it, that is my spell DC.
No.
Oh, cry.
Anything with your bonus action?
Can't cast a spell. Ooh. Mantle of Inspiration bonus action. Use inspiration. 10 HP. Is that to me? Sorry, let me just check Mantle of Inspiration for a second.
You can ask John. John, does the mantle give temp HP to everyone or just you?
Yeah,
A number
no,
of
yeah, a
creatures
couple
you can
people.
see.
Yeah,
Up to your charisma mod.
Yep. Yeah, it's a fucking awesome ability.
John has some experience with it.
So he like points a finger out and does that, and the guy, or the person, not sure you said it
Guy.
was a dude.
It's a male.
It was
Yeah.
a guy. Yeah, he like shakes it off, and Heavy like looks at his finger and kind of like gives it a shake, like it's a gun or something that didn't work. And then, right, well, I guess we're going to do it the old-fashioned way then. And he's gonna do Mantle of Inspiration, and I will use my inspiration and up to 4 allies in 60 foot gain 2d6 temporary hit points, 5, and they can use their reaction to move towards me without opportunity attack if they want, I guess.
Does Vethia want to move away from the guy?
I'm not sure
Yeah.
if it's on their turn or. Let me just,
Oh,
It's use the reaction, I think.
yeah, when a creature gains these temporary hit points, it can immediately use its reaction to move up next. So they can. So he's going to say we're going to do this the old way then, and he starts like action movie, I guess, strutting down this corridor or the alleyway, like his shoulders going, and like there's almost music. You can almost hear music playing from somewhere as this Mantle of Inspiration kicks in, and you gain 5 temporary HP. And yes, you can move if you want.
okay. Yeah, I think I will. And you said I get 2d6
5.
temporary.
I rolled it.
Oh, I see.
Unfortunately, I only
Okay.
got 5, but
That's well. Hey.
that's for you as well, Jade.
Sweet.
So you just stepping a little away, or like close way down the corridor?
Yeah. Sorry,
That
I'm
alleyway.
trying to think. I think I'm gonna just like run back over to you guys, like away.
Well, yeah,
Yeet.
I'm technically up there now.
Well, you can move if you want to.
I'm not moving. I'm
Okay.
not going anywhere.
Okay. Alrighty then. It is now his turn, and only having one target now, he's going to take from his belt a large scimitar, and he's going to slash into Dell twice. Well, he would, but I don't think a 10 is going to hit Dell.
No, that is not a hit. I'm afraid.
So it's like he like pulls out the scimitar and you pull up your quarterstaff to kind of like defend yourself, and like the light from the shillelagh like flashes in his eyes, and he kind of goes gah and misses with both of his swings, and so that's his turn. He could try to run, but nah, he's not going to. He kind of just hisses and spits at you. And Vethia, it's now your turn again.
Okay. So she's let's see. She's gonna look at the drow and be like, "Why are you doing this?"
Oh, you're just gonna try and talk to him?
Yeah, just like, figure out like if she can find out why he's, if he's like trying to. Anyway, yeah. Why are you doing this?
And the drow kind of does that like cool like brushes blood off of his chin like with his fist and kind of does that anime. You wouldn't understand, surfacer, with like a sneer.
Oh fuck! It's a Rob character.
Well, listen, friend. You can either tell us why you're targeting elves, or we can kill you.
You can try, and you just see him like reach for the gunpowder at his belt.
Okay. So when she sees him doing that, she grabs her javelin of lightning and activates it and,
Oh,
and
shit.
flings that shit at him.
You will hit Dell.
Don't hit.
You will
Okay.
hit Dell.
Oh no, I don't want to hit Dell.
Because there's
I was
a
gonna
five,
say,
it's a
don't
5
hit
foot
the
wide.
innocent
It's a
either.
it's a 5 foot wide line in between
Oh,
you and your
shit.
target. You will hit Dell.
Oh
Do
god.
it. Do it.
As long as you don't hit the innocent.
I had worse. Do it.
Okay. She says do it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So let's see if because I still have to roll to hit, right?
Yes.
We got to see if the javelin itself hits. So God, I'm
Mhm.
rolling shitty. 12.
No, that's not gonna hit. I'm afraid.
Okay. So
But he still has
I
to make a
think
dex
the-
save, right?
yeah, I was gonna say I think the lightning part still will happen. It just doesn't take the damage from.
That.
Oh no, wait. On a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus 46 lightning damage. So
Okay, but what does it say about the lightning behind the?
DC 13 Dex saving throw.
Okay.
Each creature in the line, excluding you, and the target must make a DC. Oh,
See, and the target.
And the target doesn't. So it's just Dell who has to see if she
Oh, okay.
gets out of the way.
The target doesn't in between. Oh, but in between you and the target. I see. I understand.
Damn it.
Well,
Oh, wait. I have an idea. I have a point of inspiration. Can I reroll my
Attack roll?
my attack roll?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, let's do that. 'Cause that was bad.
I mean, it's still gonna hit me. I still need to
Oh,
make that
for
save, right?
fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
yeah. You'll still need to make the save.
I'm gonna burn this dice. That's the 10.
No. No.
Oh.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
No.
Well, I got a Kraken for a total of 26 for my.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
So is
So-
it half damage?
And half as much. So, let me roll 4d6.
So I'd just like to point out to everyone that Vethia has done more damage to the party than the drow has right now.
Oh god, I'm sorry. So let's see, it adds up to 12, so that means 6 points of damage.
With that temp HP, I only took 1.
Nice.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay.
Just like we drew it up back at the bar.
Okay.
Javelin into me. This is looking great. Such a good plan.
So you only took 1 damage?
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Get the temptation,
It-
yeah.
Del, it is
With the
not
temp
your
HP.
turn.
Yeah. Let's do this. Alright. That's gonna be a 18 to hit.
That just hits.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Flurry of blows! That's another 18.
That hits.
And a 22.
Also hits.
Warmed up
Alright,
now.
Yeah.
She got that good juice flowing in her now. Like, woo, that woke me up, Del, thanks. Or Vel,
Let's do
Beth.
Let's
she's
do this.
that lightning got her wrapped up.
That is 12 for the first hit.
Alright.
Alright. 7 for the second.
Okay.
And 5 for the last one.
Okay. It's looking a little rough.
No, just a little rough.
So,
Mhm.
as part of my drunken technique, and when I flurry of blows,
Mhm.
I can disengage
Awesome.
and move. So I'm going to disengage and move back a little bit towards the rest of the party.
Okay.
Get some distance between myself and hope maybe he won't.
Javier del Talash. De
Actually,
Tash Luther.
close.
The Tash Luther. What you
Uh,
gonna do, Javier the Tash Luther? Sorry, I don't know why you're getting the silly sea voice.
we're in a silly mood.
Yeah.
So with the two girls pulling back, Javi's probably able to like walk up to meet them basically. And he's just so he pulls into view of the guy. He's like, "Friend, I think you could probably use a laugh." And I'm gonna cast Tasha's hideous laughter on him.
It's law. You gotta tell a joke. You're casting that.
Oh,
Tell him your face. That's the joke.
Knock knock.
Roasted.
You are finished.
Now cast it. It's Natasha's hideous
That's-
laughter.
have you ever heard of Rob Barkley?
That's the joke. Okay, that's the joke.
No.
Okay, that's a 10. So
That
yeah,
actually manages.
yeah. So the drow kind of like the sneer turns into like a snicker as he laughs a drowy laugh that it sounds like gravel and drow things. Like he smoked he smoked too many cigarettes. He's got one of those laughs. Sounds like he's half choking. So he gets to save again at the end of his turn, yeah?
So yeah, you get whiz save or fall prone, incapacitated, and able to stand for the duration. A creature, blah blah blah. He's not that stupid. At the end of his turn, or each time he takes damage, he makes another Wisdom saving throw. But it's still my turn.
Yes.
Right at this moment. Can I reach him and take the guns off him?
Yeah, because I described him as only being like 25 feet away.
So I'm gonna like walk out over this laughing edgelord, and
Oh, I get it. The Rob Barkley joke makes sense now.
yes, that was more a joke for you than for the character. But
I didn't get it because I'm dumb.
um, and he's gonna, in like full view of him, bend over, pick up both of the guns, and be like, "I've heard good things about these. Maybe I'll keep them." And just like give him this grin.
Yeah, he
And
is
it's
like he's laughing, but like there's just pure hate in his eyes because you still look like an elf.
Sure.
So he's like super pissed about an elf taking his guns. So that's your turn. You take it. Go up and take his guns.
Well, my action was to knock him on his
Yeah,
ass.
yeah,
But yes, I'm going to take his guns and then turn to like Feth and Dale. Like, maybe we knock him out and take him to the authorities.
I think that's a very good idea.
Well, he's gonna try and save now because now it's his turn.
Sure.
Let's see. That is a wisdom save. You said. That is a 17.
So, would we have had turns between?
No, because you guys just had your turn. Javi's at the end, and he's at the top.
Okay.
So
Okay.
It says at the end of each of his turns. So yeah, he would have gone and then
yeah.
made the save. But that is at the end of his turn, so he can't do anything. But he
Yeah.
recovers.
So yeah, he hears your plan or whatever, and he's like, "You'll have to fucking kill me first." And see him like start to get to his feet, although he's still prone because it was the end of his turn. It's for flavor. He's still getting to his feet. He's still prone.
Mhm.
Bethia, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, let's see. If he's prone, I have advantage on melee attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go smack him with my great axe. It- luckily I've got advantage. God damn it! What the fuck? Okay. So, does a 9 hit?
No,
Yeah.
no, no, it
Mhm.
doesn't hit.
Oh my god. With
No, that's-
advantage? And
I rolled a 1 and then a 2. So, yep.
we're such a professional outfit. It's amazing.
So
Can't knock out an unarmed man.
He's not unarmed. He's got.
I know he has a
Yeah.
sword, but
Yeah.
still.
after failing so miserably, Vethia just kind of like turns around and whatever movement she has left, she just kind of walks away.
You're gonna walk. Okay, he's gonna take a
Thank God.
swing at your
Oh
hamstrings
God damn it!
because that's,
That's an opportunity attack.
yeah. But disadvantage because he's prone. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. He took the swing.
Okay. Good. Oh God, that would be pathetic. Okay.
He's just
Anyway.
cut across the back of the thigh, and you go unconscious. Sorry. Del, it's your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna kind of stow the quarterstaff and walk up, grab the front of his shirt, and try to punch him in the face a few times.
Sure.
First one is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That is a 22 to hit,
Hits.
and that is another 22.
Yeah, that also hits. Roll a d4 plus your strength mod.
Mm-hmm. Well, my unarmed strike, technically.
Oh, yeah. Unarmed strike. It's still a d4, though, yeah? At this
Yeah.
level? Okay.
6 points of damage. Another 6 points of damage. Woohoo! 7 points of damage.
Okay, he's still up. Ooh, not 70 points of damage. 7.
Are you sure?
There we go, yeah. Javi, it's your turn.
How bad does he look?
Oh, I disengaged and walked away because if he's not going to let me punch him, I'm not going to be anywhere near him.
Oh, okay.
How did you disengage? Oh, yeah, because... Wait.
I did
Drunk
flurry of
monk.
blows, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Flurry of blows.
But
so you
also
disen-
he used opportunity
disengage.
attack.
Yeah.
On Beth.
True.
Oh. So it's just me up there with him
Yep,
getting
yep.
up. Great.
But he's had to use his opportunity attack, so you can just back up and...
I could. It might be real funny if I just put him on the ground again from laughter, but I feel like I should probably do some damage in this entire combat.
I was just trying to knock him out. It didn't work.
Sure.
Oh, well, didn't work. I'm done.
Oh well.
Fuck you! I'm smart enough to know, like, get away.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
back.
giving you shit.
Yeah. We took the guns, but he still has a scimitar, right? Or did you kick that away?
Yeah.
No, he's
No.
still
He
got
had.
that.
He has the scimitar.
Yeah,
I
that's-
thought, like, I took 2 guns off him because he had a brace, so I thought that was probably enough for a bonus. I don't think I'm going to take him down in a hit. So I'm going to continue being a cocky asshole, and I'll just cast suggestion on him and go, "How about we take a walk to the precinct?"
Casting suggestion on him. Okay.
Yeah. It's my best chance of not getting my ass kicked.
I mean, he's not he's looking pretty rough now that Dell's laid into him a few times. 14?
That's my DC.
Damn it. Okay.
So he shakes that off,
Mm-hmm.
and
You have your bonus. Are you going to walk away from him?
Well, if I walk away, he just runs away, and then we still got a murderer on the loose. So it doesn't seem like the best idea. I've still got my temp HP from the last mantle, so I don't need to use that again. I guess I might just inspire myself for whatever comes next. So, or can I not inspire myself until like level 6 or something? I don't
No, no,
bard
no, no.
something.
You can inspire your. Can you?
I don't.
Jade, you were playing a bard?
I don't think you
Yeah.
can inspire yourself.
I don't think so
Yeah,
until
yeah.
It's a very
later.
specific type of bard that can.
I think
Yeah.
warlords can do it later on, but otherwise it's.
Yeah. Okay.
I use my inspiration for stabbing things, so
I use my inspiration to help other people make saves.
and kicking dudes off of cliffs.
So you could mantle up just to refresh it on everybody else, or you can inspire Vethia to maybe be able to.
Possibly. I mean, I thought what like the girls together would probably have knocked him out by now, and that didn't really happen.
He's got a lot
So
of hit points. I'm sorry.
Doing my job.
how about one of you come back here and knock this man out? As I like turned and like thumb over my shoulder at this guy, and one of you can take the inspiration.
Well, he is going to
I'll give it to Beth. Why not?
try and slash into Javi. With his scimitar. That's a. Well, that one's not going to hit. This one keeps rolling 1. But the 16 will hit, I think.
Yes.
Ugh. I mean, you guys are rolling pretty bad too, but so is he. It's only 5 points of damage.
That is the current temp HP. So that kind of like takes the sheen off him, and he's just like, "Ow!"
It's like, hey, dude,
What was that for?
fuck off.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is his go.
Okay. So I'm back up, right?
Yeah, back in it again.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try again with this great axe, and
Yeah.
so I'm gonna move back up.
Mhm.
So I'm close enough to do that, and that's a little better. 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, good. And nice. Okay, so that is going to be 18 points of damage.
Oof. Describe how you kill him.
So, it's gonna be a low blow, but I'm going right for the nads with that great axe,
Okay.
like a golf swing, just and right up and as far into the intestines as I can go.
Yuck. Okay.
Yeah.
You all have slain Solun Zibridas. Not that you know that.
Right.
So as like I've like definitely stepped away as you emasculate this man, I kind of just like look up at you and I'm like, he like you're probably raging and I imagine almost near death and things,
Right.
and he just sort of does that, the the Nathan Fillion kind of gif where he does the hand thing where it's like like going to suggest about going to the guard post or whatever, and he's just like, no, I'm not gonna bother, and turns to the guy, the innocent guy, somewhere still here, I think.
Oh yeah. He kind of like stumbles towards you guys with like this wide-eyed expression on his face, like cursing in Elvish. It's kind of like it amounts to like bloody hell. What the fuck was that? And kind of like instantly sober. You know the way that near death experiences would sober someone, no matter how much they've drunk. And he it's like, you guys saved me. I was, that guy was gonna kill me.
Yes, he
Uh,
was. He nearly fucking killed me, so you're welcome. Bethy is still a little salty. She's never had her ass handed to her as hard as it did today.
I mean, to be fair, you did hand half of it to yourself.
It's true. She's a little, yeah, that's part of why she's so upset is that,
My flumps attacked me.
I think Harry's just gonna drop his illusion because he likes being himself. So he just kind of like clicks, but like across his face, and it just changes as
Sorry,
he's sassy.
I'm imagining the drag queen snap just.
Yeah. No, that was what he was doing basically.
Nice, nice.
Sassy snap, and he turns back into Harry, and it's like, "You're welcome, friend." This man, and he kind of like limply kind of kicks one of the limp legs or something. I'd been going around killing your kind.
I had heard. I owe you my life and then some. Here, there's, and he's just like thrusts a pouch into your hand, Javi, and it's just like, just owe you my life, and this would have, eye-opening, and just kind of like hands you the pouch and just like looks down at the dead drow, and it's like, I'm I'm gonna go home, and just kind of, like stumbles off.
Just before he goes, he'll be like, I don't know if the Troll Skull Man is going to be ready in like a month or something. He just says whatever accurate time it will be,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he's
yeah.
just like, you should come for a drink in like a month at the Troll Skull Manor. We can laugh about it. See, like,
Yeah, yeah. Laugh about it, and he kind of like looks at the dead body again, which Vethia's great axe left horrendous. It's a horrendous sight.
yep, I imagine the X is possibly even still in it, just like stood
Yeah, and
upright.
he's just like, you kind of, his voice gets like slightly higher as he like looks back. But then, my name's Haldar. I'll see you, and like kind of like steps away from Bethia, and like as soon as it's not, wouldn't be considered rude, but probably still within your line of sight, like just turns and runs. The pouch that he handed you contains 150 gold pieces. He essentially gave you his salary.
No, nothing. Go continue.
Yeah, he's gone already. He's
Well,
but the gunslinger himself, you notice as he's like lying there, trying not to stare at the axe. You notice he's got some pretty nice looking boots. And in addition to that gun, Javi, if you want to be able to use it, you'll probably want to take like the smoke powder and ammo off of his belt as well.
Sure. Have him pull off the belt pouch and
Y-
out.
you find 4 packets of smoke powder and a pouch containing 20 pistol bolts.
Bethia is certainly not above taking boots off a dead man, so.
Sure. Sure, Valmedes could work out what they are. Just like we come back and it's like this. We got some boots. Where did you get these boots?
You don't want to know.
They're covered in blood. This is foul.
They are boots of elven kind, but instead of like the general like leafy green and ivy motifs, they are edgelord AF because they're drow made. So they're black and silver and purple with spiderweb motifs and dark red, like looking like black widow spiders, like along the side.
Should we
They
tell
work
the
the same.
authorities?
Like
I
really
was
neat
thinking
Doc Martens.
maybe we could go take him in. We kind of lost our star witness, but maybe we'll take it on our reputation.
And we know a name.
We do.
Yeah, if you take the body to the authorities, that is when you learn that this drow's name was what did I say? I said it perfectly before. Saloon Zimbrindes, and well-known drow gunslinger who has been wanted for quite some time, but has been like incredibly difficult to catch due to boots of Elvenkind and being drow. And they're very
And having big
sneaky.
boomy guns.
But does have ties to some criminal organizations in Waterdeep. Specifically a drow faction that operates out of the Dock District. So you took down
But
one
we-
of like their lieutenants.
But we were told by the Zentarum contact we have to go do this, right? That was because they were there was a rebellious faction or whatever. So.
Oh no, not this. This guy wasn't part of the Zentarum. He was part of a drow faction of crime.
Okay.
A criminal organization that is mostly drow. Not mostly, all drow.
Okay.
But yeah, you, the more clever and savvy of you, might realize that you were maybe pointed at one of their enemies under the
Yeah.
guise of.
I mean, he also murdered a bunch of
Oh
innocent
yeah,
elves,
he
as far
did.
as we know.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah. No, that
he's
was true.
a piece of shit.
That was true. That was something he was doing. But Davil totes used y'all. But whether or not you guys realize that is up to your roleplay, I guess.
Yeah.
If we care.
Yeah, if you care.
Was there a reward as part of that?
From Davil?
Or from anyone
Um,
who was notorious? Was he wanted?
Like from
Maybe
the
the-
guards. If they
yeah,
struggled
maybe-
to find him.
With maybe like a bounty on his head, or
it doesn't say, but sure, why not?
I mean, we have officially stopped 100% of the murders that we set out to stop.
Yeah, you get as a reward 360 gold pieces.
Each.
Oh, damn.
No. I love you.
That seems
Emily.
very sorry.
Destroy the economy of Waterdeep. and
That
make
that
it
is,
nano-
it's a running joke in Amber's game. My wizard, anytime someone mentions any kind of reward, my wizard comes back with each.
I mean, to be fair, that's something you say a lot in the games. You're like, each?
I mean, ask not get. Don't ask, don't get. If you
Yep.
ask.
What's the worst they're gonna say? No, get out of my game, you greedy fucking bastard.
Hey, I'm playing a wizard. She needs all kinds of paper. It's expensive.
Yes.
An expensive addiction.
it's expensive being able to wield the power of the cosmos and bend it to my will.
That's why I don't play casters. That's why I'll never play a caster.
So,
So,
congratulations. You all
made
have
them.
stopped a murder.
Yeah.
100% of the time.
by committing a murder, we have stopped a murder. We are the murderers now.
Well, guys, I need to rest up. But after that, we should really talk to this Davil guy and, see if See what the whole story is on this.
Sure, we should. I'm just curious, what health did you get down to in that fight?
One.
3.
Oh.
3.
Three.
Okay.
Great, sir.
Ow. That would have been down from the first bullet, and then everything else.
Yeah, because you don't have Stone's endurance.
No, and I don't have 28 health. When I got 24, that thing would have
Yeah.
walloped me. So yeah, you probably are looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
I would say we go for a drink, but I think it'd probably come out of that hole. Maybe we should go rest. Maybe I could have.
Yeah, it's not an item that I can give you stats wise, but that is what it did. It was a D10 plus 4 plus 2d10 poison damage.
Is the poison on the bullets? Or
Yes. So
Oh,
I
okay,
will
okay.
say those. I'll say, there's 20 bullets. I'm gonna roll a d20. I'll tell you how many of them are poisoned.
okay.
You have 5 poison bullets,
Uh,
but you can do that exact same damage. Although I think the 2 hit and the plus on like the thing that's based off of his dex. So whatever your dex would be.
sure. I have +3. Okay, so it's a 2d10 poison.
Yes, and I think
Uh,
pistol is considered a martial weapon.
I'm not even sure I can.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe
Yeah.
he'll take practice, but in his downtime.
Yeah.
But I realized I do actually have healing, and he probably wouldn't have left Veth hanging that entire way, especially if he probably her carrying the corpse. So he might like pat her on the, I don't know, shoulder or wherever the bullet came in or something, and gave you 2 cure wounds. Because that's the last of my spells.
I don't know why that made me giggle.
Or the belly. I don't know. I don't know where the bullet went, but he's just possibly say the drinking comment, but before we like handed the body in, and then he'll like heal you up some.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
ooh, not bad. And it's you get your bonus. You don't get your bonus modifier on healing, do you?
No, you do.
You do. Okay.
That's why so that you always heal a decent amount.
Yeah.
Provided you have a
4.
decent modifier.
Yeah.
So that was 8 on the first one and 12 on the second one because I rolled max on the second one.
Oh,
Nice.
So 20 hit points all told.
Nice.
She's
So
back
you
and
are
biting.
looking
It's like she never got shot at all.
fresh as a daisy.
Does that mean we can go drinking?
Sure.
Yeah, you guys return to the Troll Skull Inn after drinking, without drinking. I'll leave that up to you. Like, if you, yeah, do you have an early night, or do you just head home after that?
Avi would definitely be up for celebrating their success.
We're excellent murder stoppers.
Alright. Sounds like you guys are partying. So you guys trudge home a bit after, like around the same time you have been returning. Only this time, successful. Velmedes and Rookie, you cross their paths once again.
Bill and Avi like tried to prop Beth up, just like, oh god.
Yeah. And so we'll get into the downtimey things here, because as the next day kind of goes smoothly, and so we'll just go down the thing. John, you go out in search of, or Velmedes, you go out in search of supplies for crafting your spell scrolls and make your deal with the Dragonborn that you all met whenever you sold that book to
Okay.
whatever. So, like, thankfully you went without Vethia, or not Vethia, without Dell, because he did remember Dell's attempt at negotiation weren't exactly the best, but he and whenever you go and you like speak to him, you kind of meet like it's kind of like a kindred spirits. Like he recognizes you for like the scholar you are, despite the fact that you are a holy man.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, you guys strike up a fair deal. So like basically he'll keep you stocked of the supplies needed to like the fine inks and the fine paper to craft the spell scrolls. Like, commissioning you to make them whenever you need. Let's see. And Rishal is pretty happy about the arrangement.
Okay. How do you spell the name?
Rishal is Rishaal. He's a gold dragonborn.
Ooh, Dragonborn.
During your time with him, you discover that he is a member of the Watchful Order of Magus and Protectors, which is a faction here in Waterdeep that is exactly what it sounds like. Basically, magic users that basically try to keep an eye on, like, trying to keep people doing, like, good things with magic. They're the ones that are kind of, like, responsible for a lot of, like, the code legal that says, like, hey, you can't cast charming spells on people, because that's not cool. And the like. So there's, good person to know.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
What scrolls have you made? Sorry.
He made some detect magic and
Probably detect magic, cure wounds, bless, aid, things like that. Things that you could never use to hurt someone.
yeah,
Nothing that would
Okay.
do any damage.
yeah. You have like about a week's time for like your downtime thing, and so it's like a day per spell level. So, however many that you make for yourself, you're making one for Rishal as well. So you have about like 3 days worth, I'd say.
Okay.
So 3 spell levels worth that you can
Okay.
have of whatever spell that is in your repertoire.
Good stuff. I'll figure that out.
Yeah. Dell goes on expeditions to move some of like her current product and things, as well as getting supplies stocked for the Troll Skull Inn's opening. Going bar hopping to move spirits and what have you. Does pretty good moving her product, which sounds like, vaguely disturbing, but we're talking about liquor, not anything harder than that.
Acid.
Sniffles isn't here.
Yeah, Sniffles isn't here. But yeah, you make about 45 gold in profit, which is just like, stuff we discussed before, blah, 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 blah. And as well as getting some prospects for something special. You had the choice of a supply of... Ooh, I spelled that wrong. A supply of fine wine that is sweet and sparkly, kind of like cider-like. A few crates for 40 gold. Some specialty dwarven spirits that will run about 60 gold for a supply that will last about a week. And then finally some ASMR mead that is touted as nectar of the gods that will run about 100 gold pieces for a week's supply. Which, yeah.
I got the dwarven spirits and the mead because I wasn't going to get the wine because Javi would murder me if I bought wine from anyone else. Maybe not murder, but won't invite me to the good parties anymore.
Sometimes you need cheap wine because the Tashluta is high class. And you need cheap shit for folk.
But yeah,
Oh.
something that you discover about the mead is that it can be used to like kind of like up anything else that you're that you put it in. So you can kind of put it in like shitty beer, shitty wine, and it like tastes amazing afterwards. It's a great mixer, but it is heavenly because made by the heavenly hosts and what have you.
Heavenly Hope is a great name for it.
Yes, that is now the name.
I don't just ask, sometimes I offer.
Yeah. Rookie, you celebrated your birthday, but did you tell the others?
He got a massive package, and it probably said "Happy Birthday, Rookie" on it.
Oh my.
From
So, I
Syl?
mean-
No, it wouldn't have said happy birthday like all over it because it's Syl.
It's just in pink glittery wrapping paper.
If it was from Glitzen, from Syl, it
Oh,
was
certainly.
probably just like brown paper
Just in a
package.
brown bag,
like,
yeah.
wrapped up in twine.
was
He's
very discreet.
it's like,
If somebody asks, he wouldn't be shy about it. But if people are like, "Oh, Ricky's just got a package," cool.
Oh.
got the chess set and
I'm gonna roll to see if I notice.
okay.
We're busy, but I also don't want Rookie to have the loneliest thing ever.
Yeah.
He's like me. It's just a thing that happens.
I gave myself advantage, and I still fucking rolled a 2 and a 7.
Aww.
I don't see.
I mean, you can just decide to see. That's totally cool.
Okay. I mean, I have like insight
him
and
shit.
stuff.
Give him shit about it. And
If he doesn't like make a fuss about it, perhaps uncharacteristically, I won't make a fuss about it either. And maybe there's like one evening or something that, or one morning, I don't know, that you're
Hold on.
alone at.
Ooh. The ghost noticed. that is
The ghost noticed.
the ghost noticed
To be
that
fair,
it was happy birthday.
I also added that he
And
does
so-
play chess with the ghosts, so they would have to know it.
So at least like they noticed like perhaps they were like reading over your shoulder whenever you got the package, and the next day you all come down and there's not like food prepared for you, but the bottles have all been arranged on the top of the bar top, and it just says "Happy Birthday, Benny."
Oh,
in like the bottles, and so you all will notice. You all will know that it was his birthday because the ghost knew it was his birthday.
the ghosts notice. They have no concept of subtlety.
Well, they can't like make you anything. They can't talk to you,
That's
so they have to do something obvious that you would notice. And you've
That's
kept
right.
the place really like well swept, so they can't make write messages in the dust anymore.
Ricky is very touched by the ghost's gift. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Frickie like gets out the shower and it's just written in the bathroom mirror. In that case, if I do notice, I will go buy him like commission or birthday pastry / cake or something from the pastry / cake place.
Cake my day, yeah.
Cake my day. That was
Take
it.
my day, best name.
And I don't know if he's like, are you being all shy about it or like?
He probably just doesn't see it as much of a big deal. Like to him,
Oh.
no, it's just another birthday. You know, it's okay.
I'm guessing Happy fucking loves birthdays because he's probably been spoiled on almost all of them. So he'll probably buy you like a massive.
Where if
thing.
Rookie, it's probably just it was never made much of a big deal. Like when stuff was when like all the riots were going on and whatever, and he lost his parents pretty young, so it's probably never been a big thing for him. But I think if somebody else made it a big deal, he'd be all fucking for it.
we're gonna fucking celebrate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably never
I'd-
been much of a big thing, but if somebody else makes it a big thing, he'll be like, "Oh yes, I'm all in."
Happy is going to go get you like a big ass cake or something and put it down on the shared table we all have, and then you are going to go drinking,
We're definitely going drinking.
and it is not a choice.
Del's gonna break out a bottle of the good stuff.
Rookie is very, very touched.
Let's see, and Javi himself goes out and performs some of the nights, partying and performing or whatever.
Hmm.
You manage to make 24 gold during your performances, which isn't bad for like, uh, just
I mean,
performing
some of that
in a
maybe went
bar.
for Mrs. Cake.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
No,
Sure.
not 24 gold. There's not a 24 gold worth of cake. That's like a year's salary. There's no like gold leaf, like super uber cake
Some
here.
caviar on top.
Yeah. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, you make
No,
24
it's all
gold.
good. He's mostly going out drinking and then performing on the side, and just occasionally getting up there and
Yeah.
doing stuff. So
And you said that you were talking about renovations for your room. You got like you said, you have like the nice bed. If there's any sort of like furniture or decorations that
Basi-
you're wanting to buy.
yeah, basically, if we because he bought the nice bed,
Mm-hmm.
right? He just wants to bring the rest of the room up to that
Mm-hmm.
above average quality or whatever that he bought for the bed. I don't know
Yeah.
what that would cost. Like nice fixings and fixtures and
What did I
wardrobe and
say?
side table and curtains and the rest of it. Just
Does anyone remember how much I said the nice bed cost?
you can find that at some point.
Uh,
Um, oh, I'll tell you what, I've just like gone to, I just scrolled upwards and then stopped. So the cheap was 110 gold pieces, and then refurbished was 185 gold pieces, and it was mishmashed, and then brand new was 296, and then custom was 370, and I think that was like the full refurbishment.
yeah. That was like.
And there was an extra half of Javi's fancy bed, basically.
Yeah, I think it was 70 for a custom made bed, I believe, because had counted them out, like how much it was. So it'd be like another, we'll say like another, like 50 gold to get your room like done up to the tits with like a wardrobe and like a desk and reclining chaise lounge, one of those ottomans at like the foot of the bed that you like climb up on to get up into the bed because it's a big ass bed, so it probably needs one like that done up in like whatever upholstery and whatever you like. And then
Yeah, nice curtains and that kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah, 50 will get you decked out to stuff, if not as nice as his rooms back home, nice enough that you wouldn't miss anything
Oh.
back home.
Rug.
And then, yeah, you find, I'll do dragon scale stuff later. Who do I got left? Vethia. You go and had that open. Commission some armor from Embrick and Avi, the fire and water genasi couple
Okay.
at the Steam and Steel at the end of the alley. Still getting the shield.
Well, yeah, I still want to get the shield, but since we did get some extra gold killing the guy, I might
Yeah.
see if everybody would let me dip into the funds a little bit to
So
I mean,
get
you got
a
like 50
breastplate.
gold each yourself from the
Yeah.
thing, and then
Right.
you guys got
160 reward and then
360 from
150 from the pouch.
yeah. So you got 50 and 360 divided by 3.
400,
120.
510, right?
No, 360
In total?
divided by 3 is 120. So you have 170
Right.
that you could spend.
Is that going to be individual or are we dropping in the party fund?
That
was-
would be up to you guys.
that was something I was going to bring up at some point. Like, we got the reward from the guy for saving him. We got the reward for handing the dude in, and if we're working as a team, so we might want to split it or put it all into the group fund, and then I'm sure people will be happy for you to take out whatever you want for your armor if you just wanted to do that, or we could take a little bit of money, spending money.
I was gonna say we could take the pouch money and split it amongst us, and then drop the 360 in the pot.
Sure. Can do that.
Right, if everyone's okay with that.
Okay.
So 50 each to us, and then 360 into the group fund.
Yeah. I think I said the shield was gonna run you 30.
hmm So, let's see here. Once I take out the 30 for the shield, I've got 184 gold. So if I wanted to get the breastplate as well, then I'd need another. So I'd need another 216 out of the party fund.
Are they able to be negotiated with, or is this after negotiations?
Roll me a persuasion.
Okay.
I was gonna say that they'll do custom work on the breastplate without an upcharge since you're already paying for custom work on the shield. So
I rolled an 11 for persuasion.
I'm gonna roll a D100 just to see. Yeah, okay. Like Avi, the water genasi, kind of Embrick is kind of like trying to be like a hard ass on you and is gonna be all like, it's 400 gold because that's what a breastplate is worth, and I'm gonna do like the commission for you, and it's gonna be great, and like his hair is kind of like smoldering at you. But Avi like listened to you guys like talk about like the bronze dragon and how like excited sees how excited like Vethia is about having like this commemorated in like her armor and stuff, and the gentle water genasi kind of nudges his partner and like pulls him aside, and like the two of them like converse, and you can kind of see like Embrick's like hair kind of flickers and like flames a little bit, like as you can kind of see like you can't hear him like trying to argue, but he's trying to argue, but like Avi just kind of like lays a hand on Embrick's forearm, and like he kind of like the hair kind of like simmers a bit, and like it looks more a little bit like hair and not quite as Hades looking. And he like softens and like turns back and says that he'll do the breastplate for 350.
Okay. Yeah, good deal. So
Rolled a 27 on my D100.
So with that discount, that means we need to take 166 out of the party funds.
Okie doke.
And
Now she won't have disadvantage on stealth anymore.
yes.
You could just be a naked barbarian.
I could.
Okay.
What's the fun in that?
Right.
Okay.
So we're still 194 gold up from where we were after our
Yeah. And you
trip of the
guys
Murderland.
still have your funds to get for
The gems.
yeah. Yeah.
Some
you,
of them.
You got your gems money.
Yeah, but I have some more
Oh,
that
I
I
see.
didn't sell. So
I
like,
see.
that is not all the money gone.
Yeah, I see. I was gonna say that you guys have your reward for the dung sweepers coming up, and you and everyone's getting paid like a flat fee, even though only Velmedias and Rookie are doing the work.
Excuse me, we put in work.
You did one day. You did one day.
3 days. 3 days.
You did not go there for 3 days. You did one. They've done 3 days.
I mean, stopping murders.
So now that the murderers are stopped, are you going to help them with the dung sweepers?
Is this the same day that we stopped the murders?
Not this day, no. Like this is we're kind of like loosey goosing like the downtime a bit. I'm not punishing you
Well,
all.
Vethia would have definitely helped for the remainder of the dung sweeper job. But
Okay.
yeah.
Listen, it's really difficult to like move product in the daylight, so like probably still like staying up late. And I mean, and the inn is gonna profit from that because we're gonna have some really good stuff to sell and some
Mhm.
stuff that other people. So I feel like this is really benefiting. I'm just gonna go lay down right now, and
Don't worry about it, Miss Val. I'll take care of it.
I know you will.
Javi, do you have a similar bullshit?
Uh, so I'm going to put down to roll. I got a 17, so I think he is there. Maybe not the night that he takes Rookie out, because maybe that night is a very heavy night. But maybe the other nights, he begrudgingly will get up. He might not be there every single day, but he's there the majority of the days or something.
Definitely not the night that you took Rookie out, because at a certain time that evening you get someone brings you a special glass of special wine, and it's kind of like one of those things like you check on Rookie to see if he's all right, but whenever you go back home that evening, you have a visitor. But we don't have to play into that. You know what happens. But then the
But
other,
after he managed to get the room sorted,
yes, yeah.
good.
I kind of imagine he wouldn't have told where to meet up if his room wasn't up to character.
Sure. There was a lot of bragging about his bronze scale at night, I guess.
Definitely. And then the only other thing I think remaining from like your downtime was finding the wizard to do the enchantment with like the bronze scale. I kind of want to uh, get to that the next time you have downtime.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
mostly because I haven't made up the NPC and I haven't decided what I'm going to let you guys do with it. So, if you have suggestions or ideas of what you want your bronze scales to do, I will consider cost and time to do said things with this wizard. How are you doing for time, Liam?
I'm all good.
You're all
I'm
good?
off tomorrow. I'm all good.
Okay,
All right.
okay. Nice, nice.
Could
Okay.
I just, very short,
Need a 5 minute?
no,
Oh,
no,
okay,
I was
okay.
going to have a small scene or something
Okay.
with Belmedes sometime during
Yeah.
the time off.
Probably staying, spending most of the time in the library writing the scrolls he's writing to get money for the scrolls he's writing.
So one of those times, you hear like a knock at the door, and in the door frame is Javi. He may have a bottle in his hand or something. I'm not sure what time it is, but it's probably true. And he's just like leaning up against this door frame.
Yes. What can I do for you?
So I picked up a few things in those shipwrecks, as we all did. And I was wondering if you needed any of them. I know you magic types that you like your trinkets. And he'll like his hand will like go behind his back and then like come out, like a bit like a magician, and like in between his fingers there is like there is a 100 gold diamond, 100 gold pearl, and then something else that is worth 100 gold that is not probably useful spell reagent, but he's not sure, and he kind of like shows them off to you and then like takes a swig with his other hand. Do you need these? Sometimes I think I've seen people rub pearls on things, and
I actually already purchased one, and it's not consumed in the casting, so I don't need the pearl, and I'm not actually don't need as much money for my casting. That's more of a wizard thing than a cleric thing. So, but
need diamonds later on.
oh
okay.
yes, so no, absolutely, diamonds would be very useful in coming time. I hear that, certain magics for the time being, no. I don't need them, but thank you very much for the kind offer.
Did you hear something, Valmides? Are the ghosts speaking? It like looks around.
It's
Ghosts
possible.
can't talk.
Revivify, and
Yeah,
it's
no, I
very
know. That,
expensive.
Yeah.
that's why I was
So is
waving a diamond in front of him.
greater
Yeah.
restoration is also expensive.
Yeah, no. Later on, we'll definitely need some components, but right now, I'm good.
You don't want to hold on to it?
Oh well,
Diamonds are a cleric's best friend.
I do have a bag of holding, so I've literally no dearth of space for the foreseeable future. So yes, sure, I'll hold on to them if I can find a use for them.
Well, you can have this for your death, and he'll like flick you the diamond
Yeah, probably.
over onto the table or something.
Okay, yeah. If you flicked it at him, he wouldn't catch it.
It's like a tunk tunk tunk. It's this incredibly expensive thing, possibly one of the more valuable things we found, and I will take it off my sheet, and
I
you
will
have
put down, yeah.
100 GP of diamond.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
GP of diamond.
Well, I'll see what I can do with this pearl.
Yes. I'm sure you can find some use for it. Thank you for the diamond. I'm sure I will find some use for it as well.
You did hear all about the heroic, capture, and he has in like quotation marks of that
Yes.
elf murderer.
Yes. No, that was I heard it from who probably would have been bragging about it. Well, probably you'd be bragging about it the most. Yeah.
Yeah, you may have overheard me. I can't remember everyone I've told. It was.
And I read it in the
Sorry.
broadsheets as well. It's the talk of some of the places I've been to.
Oh, we got in the paper, did we? I should read one of those at some point.
Well, when you're making news, why bother reading it?
Yes, I rather like that. Make the news, don't read it. And he takes like another swig. Have you got everything you need, then?
Yes, ink and paper and yes.
Good. I just see this dung sweeper job, and then maybe we can get back to the real stuff.
Well,
Running a bar.
Yeah, I've been trying to learn more about running a business. Most of it has been mostly hype, but I think I'm at least the mathematics I can grasp.
He's gonna be a good
Accounting.
but don't ask him to do any advertising.
Oh no, no.
Well, that's good. As long as I know that you have the numbers sorted. I remember we found the other accounts under the bed or something, didn't we, when we got here?
Yeah.
I'm sure you will do a much better job than that.
Yes, there were some expenses in there that were completely unnecessary.
As you're talking, like one of the books behind Velmides gets knocked onto the shelf, like in indignation, just onto the floor.
What the ghosts were accounting?
The ghosts
the
are the
ghosts are
owner.
the
owner,
accountants?
Yeah.
Oh right.
He just kind of looks over. It's like daisies are not that expensive. I don't know what you were doing with those, but you certainly didn't
Another
do that
book
often.
falls to the ground.
That cost.
Oh, maybe you should respect the dead.
Maybe there was some business acumen there that I didn't grasp. You're quite right.
Like Javi is just like looking around the room, just like slowly nodding. Oh, can't you speak to them?
I usually you need a body for that.
Oh, that's a shame.
If we could find something, mostly a jaw, that could work. But otherwise, we'd have to probably do something a little more in depth than the usual magic that lets you talk to a corpse. That's more of a reanimating the dead from the leftover bits of life in the body, as opposed to giving voice to the disembodied soul. It's a completely different aspect of it, more divination than necromancy.
Right. Thinking about bits of body, if if a ghost is still around, does that mean, it hasn't been put to rest properly? Does that mean there may be bits of body around here somewhere? Should we look in the basement? Is there a
Um,
basement?
There
gonna
is
roll.
not that you're aware of.
I got a 19 on a not religion, I guess, check for the bits of body. Would he know that or?
It's not necessarily the case a lot of the times because like you have heard about like people being like killed and being actually having like their bodies like laid to rest in whatever fashion their gods prescribe,
Mhm.
and then like still having like a spirit
Okay.
form. It's like in this case there was no one left to run the inn, and you think the ghost didn't want to leave the inn unattended.
Mhm.
Perhaps, once the inn is up and running, and like
Well,
full of people again, this
un-
ghost might
yeah.
find some rest.
Under typical circumstances, it's more along the lines of unfinished business. If I've read the information left behind from this gentleman correctly, just the fact that the bar was left unattended might be that business. So once it's up and successfully running, we might have to bid our poltergeist goodbye. We probably shouldn't tell Rookie.
Oh, that is a sad thought. I I hadn't thought about that, but I don't know. Maybe they'll stay around. Maybe they'll like to see how well it's doing.
It's quite possible, and I could research perhaps if it was inclined to maybe arranging a more permanent solution and just floating disembodied. Maybe I can find it here somehow.
Uh, well, as long as everybody is consenting, I
Of course, I'd
can't
never do
argue with
such a
that.
thing without consent.
Maybe we can find it, some sort of armor or something.
I wasn't thinking something quite as gross as that, like large scale as that. But yeah, so that some kind of
Well,
ghost powered golem.
it does like to mop and sweep and the rest of it. So why, you know,
This is how
He's
you
bar it
get
kind
from
of
such
animated
pleasures.
brooms.
he's kind of stopped
Exactly.
listening to you and is now like looking at the books. He's already
Gollum,
organized them.
Gollum, G, Gollum.
Oh no, it's far worse than that. It's some Dewey Decimal System rendered backwards with an annotated bibliography that he's committed to memory. So it's you no idea. He's already put the two boxes of books the ghost knocked over back.
I so yeah, Happy just like takes another big swig and just sort of pushes off the door frame with his back as he's just like watching you futz around, and there's a big smile on his face, and he's just gonna kind of widely swing out of frame.
Yeah, and I think that's a good spot to end it all, or end it on the session,
Oh
not
my.
not the campaign. Kaboom! You're all dead. But
Oh my God.
Ghost was
Tiamat,
not happy.
Tiamat came back and she's all like, "Fuck your dragon ward." That's not true. But
I like how you felt the need to clarify
Oh
that you were
my,
kidding.
oh, my dragon horse.